So the video you just watched was Game 6, first possession, Indiana Pacers ran. They literally gave the Knicks the answers to all the tests. We're going to put Cat, I'm not going to say Cat Williams, and Jalen Brunson in screen and roll to win this game. If we don't get you in transition, we're playing pick on me basketball. And you guys remember 2 years ago, year and a half ago, I told you need millions of reps offensively and defensively in screen and roll coverage and learning how to play and read screen and roll because it is the most utilized action in basketball. And Tibbs got fired this a couple days ago, this week, and he created the environment. In addition to that, when 40% of your starting lineup can't play defense, you can't win. I'm rewatching the series. Don't you know the Knicks were 10 defensive possessions from being up 3-1 through up in game 4? Dog. It's just incredible, man. And I preach this all the time. When you go from zone defense to being protected as the best basketball player, not having to guard the worst player on the team, you can't reignite those fast twitch muscle fibers. So now Jalen Brunson and Cat are in a pickle because their fast twitch muscle fibers are dormant now. And this is why I tell all you young kids, listen to me and listen to me carefully. Parents, I'm talking to you parents. But, I mean, it doesn't matter because you're not going to listen to me anyway. But the 1% that do, guard the best player on the other team. Play man-to-man defense. Tell your AAU coach, man, if you in elementary school level, K through 6 playing basketball, not the Parks and Rec League because the variances of talent and they don't take basketball too serious, or these ethnic leagues like Lincoln played in the Asian League where they're just using that to play a team sport. But AAU and high school level and travel ball, K through 6, man-to-man defense. Search out the best player on the team. I haven't played in AAU basketball. I haven't played one possession of zone. Not one possession. And don't you know, more than half the time, my team talent-wise is better than the other team, and I can go zone and muck the game up and win 25-20. I don't do that because you got to see the kid through the process, right? You have to allow them to go through the fire. You must. And the other team is when they have an elite player on their team, they're going to play pick on me basketball. That's life. That's just life, man. In between these lines. And I encourage parents, if you're playing zone K through 6, you're going to have 3 years to reignite those fast switch muscle fibers. But you're not going to be able to because you've been mentally conditioned. I'm going to go half on defense. I'll just play zone. I'll play off. I'll play drop coverage. And I'll just turn and attempt to rebound the ball. You're not getting a scholarship. You're likely not getting a scholarship. You're likely not getting any NIL money. Nah. Because your competitive advantages, you didn't maximize K through 6. Everything is more important until you realize you got to beg that high school coach, can my son please make JV? Can my son please just be on varsity? We've been playing AAU basketball with the local AAU team for 5 years. Can we please make freshman ball? And then the AAU coach calls me and calls the coach, hey, what's up, man? little so-and-so, I hear try it out for your team, man. He's been anything you need from me, man. He's been working hard, man. Any spots you can have, man. Anything I can do to your program, man. Let me know if I can make a contribution. You want me to run a day camp? You want me to train your players? But I would love for little so-and-so to make your freshman team. That's how it works in real life. All these parents sitting on the sideline, they're going to be begging a high school coach, can their child please just be on the team? I can't be playing all these years and posting all these videos, and my son is not good enough to make the freshman team. But this is what led up to Cat and Brunson. And I'm a Knicks fan. But they going to have to figure out how to guard screen and roll if they want to win the championship, dog. And you're going to have to figure out how to guard screen and roll and play screen and roll if you want to be a major contributor on your high school varsity basketball team. It's just really that simple. And I'm saying things that coaches can't say to y'all, because I'm not an employed coach right now by a school district, And I say all these things because basketball changed my life, right? I really want as many people to fall in love with basketball. We need as many basketball ambassadors as possible. This is why I give my time back. I don't charge parents. I don't charge the players. Just show up, And, but hopefully this keeps you well. Knicks were 10 defensive possessions away, I believe, from being up 3-1 through 4 games. Let's say 15 possessions. They were 15 defensive possessions. And realistically, they didn't even have to guard on half of them. All they had to do was give a hard show and stay and have a mental level of commitment. If you hold that guy for 0.8 seconds, the midline guy, the bottom guy can rotate out. Anyways, man, y'all go ahead and have a great day. Hopefully this video don't fall on deaf ears, but those kids, I'm going to say it again. And I say this to every parent. If you're playing zone K through 6, you're doing your child a huge disservice. Huge disservice. You're going to kill your fast twitch muscle fibers. It's easier to slow a kid down. Reggie Theus told me this a long time ago, man. About 20 years ago, Reggie Theus told me this. And he said, Fred, it's easier to slow a kid down and it's almost impossible to speed them back up. So you do all the speed training, you do all the training, you overload the athlete, and then once they get a higher IQ, you can slow them down and the game starts to slow down for them. But if you got a slow athlete, he's never going to be Allen Iverson. You rather have Allen Iverson and teach him the Kobe brain. Give him the Isaiah Thomas brain. Give them the Mark Price brain, the John Stockton brain. But you're really, at the end of the day, parents, you're setting your child up for failure, and you're setting yourself up to be begging a high school coach, can my son just please make the freshman team? Peace.